big black box.
Staring at me. I had to have it. I had to have it.
No one's fun anymore. Whatever happened to fun?
You were listening to And Just Like Crap with your hosts, Jay and John.
Hey! Welcome back to the broadcast, your favorite podcast. You asked for this shit if you were easily offended. We don't recommend it. You asked for this shit, so here it is.
You. I'll tell you how I'm doing. Not well, bitch.
I have some notes, but I don't know they're going to mean anything. This was very hard to watch. I was very distracted.
Me too. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like after I watch the episode, somebody uses the Men in Black memory eraser thing on me. Like, because I don't remember. It's just not interesting enough to remember. It's not memorable.
No. It's definitely not.
But, I mean, there's a lot that went on. We're just starting. There's a lot that happened. Not a lot that happened, but there were several things that happened, but that we don't really need to go into, like, at length anyway. Lily's boyfriend breaking up with her, her gay boyfriend, Polly breaking up with her. Polly's gone. So she's in a shitty mood the whole episode. Lisa does not even exist this episode.
She showed up.
She said happy birthday.
Yeah, she said happy birthday, and her son was performing, and I was hoping he was going to do Foxy Lady on the Run. Like from Cat the Kim? Or what was that? The other song?
The Joker.
Yeah, the Joker, yeah. But you know when they have the karaoke, and what else? What does Kat sing? She sings Our Father while everybody line dances. I'm like, that would have been great. We needed some actual comedy. I think this was an attempt at comedy. But really, it would have been better maybe if he was a better singer. Sorry, dude. Like if he had
Well, and they're all lip syncing to pre-recorded Drag Race tracks, like perfect, like produced and everything.
Well, I liked, he did what's his face? Adam did Betty Davis Eyes. JoJo Siwa is releasing a version of Betty Davis Eyes because now she's a lesbian again or whatever.
Betty Davis, it's all auto-tuned.
Ugh. I did enjoy, what's her name? When they did Shallows. I like that version better than the Lady Gaga version.
She sounded pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Put her on the Mayhem tour or whatever.
Yeah. Perform at the Academy Awards. Maybe they can do like an anniversary of the song and those two could come on and perform. I'm down with that.
I think so. I love that they put Bitsy in this episode again. She looks so good. Yeah. So cute.
She did. She's the only one that, like, when she talks, maybe she doesn't say things that are funny, but she just is funny.
Yeah.
Where everyone else tries to be funny. Like, I think Miranda was trying to be funny with this whole karaoke thing and stuff. And I'm like,
it went on so long. It was painful. That was a really painful.
Yeah, that was very painful.
There were funny moments though. Like I love Miranda going up and telling Harry that, we're going to console Charlotte when you die because or she's talking about the dog.
Yeah.
He thinks that was funny to me. There were a couple of other funny things, but Sema and Adam the gardener, who I did not find cute anymore at all in this episode. He has some weird.
He looks like a poor man's Tom Hardy. Do you know what I mean? Like he kind of resembles him a little bit, but skinnier and way less attractive or interesting.
Yeah, not interesting either.
No.
Anthony meets Giuseppe's mother, played by Patti LuPone, of course.
So bad. Why did she have this accent? She could have said his dad was Italian and she could have not had this annoying, like cultural appropriation accent. I'm accusing that, but really, if it had been Meryl Streep, would have been like totally understanding. But Patti LuPone, I'm sorry, Madonna would have done a better job like she did during Evita.
I think Hilaria Baldwin really
Baldwin, yes.
Setting the trends. That is such a strange choice to be like. I mean, she does explain like I'm from Buffalo, and then I'm like, oh, you're gonna drop the accent now.
did a little bit later on, and she lost it. It was the
It
moment
was
she was talking to
very
Anthony.
Dorit Kemsley coded. I don't know. That's got to be a lot of work to keep up a fake accent all the time. I mean, Madonna would know.
But yes, and Meryl Streep's done so many accents, so we let her get away with it, I guess. So I guess maybe we should let Patty LuPone. But Patty LuPone's is bad. Meryl Streep's is amazing. They're not even comparable. But
Oh yeah. I mean, she did look really beautiful though. But I thought it was weird, and we'll get to it, but I thought it was a strange use of Patty LuPone. Like, I don't care who Giuseppe's mother is. I don't care about Giuseppe. I don't care about Anthony. So
no,
why are you it could have been last week you said we need to put Carrie's mom in. It could have just been Carrie's mom. I know she's like majorly Italian, but whatever. Like, who cares?
yes, this storyline, and this whole like, Harry being sick, but they think it's the dog. This is so Three's Company.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Three's Company, that whole like, there's a name for that kind of comedy where it's not comedy of errors, but maybe I don't know. There's misunderstandings where they think
Screwball.
someone's dying, but it's not them. They were talking about someone else. So that's so Three's Company. Like every other Three's Company episode's like that.
Yeah.
Sorry about it.
The Brady Bunch. Or like Mama's Family, like they did all that kind of shit on Mama's Family, which I
Yes,
love, but I mean it was
yes.
done perfectly on Mama's
And
Family.
it was hilarious when they
On
were talking
sitcoms.
when Carrie was coming up with a story about telling the story about the dog was the one that was sick and stuff. It made me think of Superstore, where Sandra lied and said she was dating Jeff when she really wasn't because he's gay. And Amy is telling everybody, and she's like starts launching into this story like she's pregnant, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, she's pregnant!" But she doesn't know she's going to keep the baby. Like she's just going down this rabbit hole of lies, doing all of its lies. And I'm like, this is so that. It's hilarious.
Okay, so the episode is called They Want to Have Fun. This is episode 7 of season 3.
Where was Cyndi Lauper? Like seriously? I mean, she's touring now, but she couldn't take 5 minutes, or couldn't she give him the song? She could have performed on this episode like Wilson Phillips and Bridesmaids. She could have showed up and been like,
Yeah.
she could be like, Charlotte, I got you Cyndi Lauper for your birthday. I mean, Carrie has enough money; she could afford it. I mean, Cyndi Lauper, uh, she probably would do it
Oh, I
for a
think
dollar or
so.
two. Yes,
Yeah, it's a highbrow rich people event.
yeah,
It's like Beyonce flying to Dubai to put on a concert or something. Allegedly.
yes.
I don't know. I think she did that. A lot of
Fly on
more
her horse, on her big metal horse.
yeah, her big disco horse. Mariah Carey, I think, has done that. Oh, here we go. Just talking about everything but the episode. Okay.
Yes. Well, all right, I'm not surprised.
How would you feel if you were Duncan downstairs and Carrie's coming down, just knocking, just feeling very entitled to your space, time, attention?
I would mace her and claim self-defense.
Yeah, I would hate this.
Yeah.
Um,
If someone knocks on my door, I do not answer. Unless I expect you,
yeah,
don't even come knocking on my door.
same. I don't know. I was in an apartment once and I was like a day late on the rent or something, just like a fluke thing. And the landlord or the manager, whoever, like texted me, I'll go ahead and come by and get the check. And I'm like, back the fuck off. Like,
Right.
no.
Excuse me. No. Well, I've had people where I live, they get locked out of the door. They'll come to my window if they'll see my light on because I live close to the door and
Crawl
bang on the
inside.
window. Not crawl inside. No, but they'll bang on the window to come try to get me to come let them in. One time I did do it, and this girl was just standing there, and I was so mad. It was like 1 in the morning. I just like flung the door open and swirled around and marched away. I didn't even say anything. No, I
You,
think I said, "Oh my God," or something like that.
you got curlers on and a robe and stuff.
And green mask on, like Elvira when she
I'm
like looks
trying to
up when they're trying
say,
to look in the window at her, and they're like, "Ah!" And then they fall down the window. Window.
yes. But Duncan is not, I mean, he's kind of a weirdo anyway, like a savant anyway,
Like
so
something's wrong with him a little bit.
yeah, but in like a cute, socially acceptable way.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. A way that
Not as a
works for his,
sociopath sort of way.
right. He's not,
Which
okay.
would be more interesting,
It
honestly.
totally would. He could still be a killer. We don't know.
Well, that garden is being dug up. I mean, it's like prime area to bury a body.
Yeah. Fill it in with concrete.
Maybe that's what happened to Sema. Adam will murder her and bury her in that garden.
Carrie will be like, the begonias are so beautiful
They're
this
beautiful.
year.
Well, I haven't heard from Sema lately. Oh, well, I'll talk to someone else about me.
I smell cigarette smoke.
She finds cigarettes with lipstick on them, like out there in the garden
Yeah.
around a pile of dirt.
Yeah. But anyway, Carrie gives Duncan her first I guess they swapped first chapters.
Yes. That's so like, isn't that a Pornhub category? Swapping chat.
Yeah, swapping your manuscripts.
Yes.
But I'm like, isn't he like a major, he's like a major biographer.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like, I'm trying to think of somebody. Never mind. And Carrie, like, she's wrote a few books. So I don't know. This just feels very amateur hour. Like, why
So
are we
what is he writing about again? I can't remember what.
Margaret Thatcher?
Margaret Thatcher.
I
Right, right,
think.
right. That's so exciting. So
So
fun.
yeah, riveting. Lily's boyfriend breaks up with her, so she doesn't want to go to bed. Next.
She is really annoying and such a brat. And Charlotte comes in, and Kristen Davis is so lazy. Her acting is so lazy. Lily, what's wrong? Like, she doesn't even try. Like, try, girl. She needs to take some acting classes. They need to bring an acting coach in and try to pull some sort of real emotion out of these people. They have acted long enough. They know how to do this. I'm sorry if you can't move your mouth completely, Kristen Davis. That's your fault. You're going to have to work around it. It's like breaking your leg and still having to run. Figure it out, lady.
I agree with all that. I agree with all that. I think they should have had to audition to get these roles back. I was thinking,
Yes.
and if things weren't working out, they could just recast. I mean, at this point, I mean, whatever.
There's lots of people. Oh, you know who should be on the show is Brooke Shields.
Yeah, okay, so she was in Lipstick Jungle, which was another Candace Bushnell book turned into a TV series, but it was
She
on like CB.
totally could fit right in this.
Yeah. I was thinking like I know that like they could have done the show without the friends like Miranda, Miranda and Charlotte or any it could have been just Carrie's new life. Like if we're not going to have Samantha, let's just have her relocate or something and do a whole
Sure. Yeah.
I
Maybe
don't
that's
know.
the next season. It's just Carrie living in, maybe put her not on a farm, but maybe somewhere cold. Like Alaska. No, not Alaska, but like Maine or like Oregon. Somewhere like totally out of her. Maybe she moved to get inspiration because she's having a hard time finishing her novel.
Yeah,
So
she
she
needs like
moves
a
to Castle Rock and starts dating Stephen King. No, I'm kidding. But she like does some sort of completely out of her comfort zone thing, and then meets friends and brings them in, you know. Yeah.
she needs like a Stella got her groove back or something like that.
Yes, yes, yes. Her Sisters of the Traveling Pants. I'm kidding. I've never seen that. I don't even
I
know what
haven't
that.
either. So
Sisters of the Traveling Noisy Shoes.
right. Um, the Dry Coochie Club is at the bread shop for lunch
The
and
penis bread place,
the
which they
penis
didn't even
one.
mention that. She said sex. I'm like, nobody said it's not sex that he's selling. He's selling penis outlines. That is what he's selling. But
Yeah.
selling bread showing with penis outlines. I mean, go to Instagram. So I've heard. There
Right.
are there are profiles, never accounts. That's all it is. And there's millions of followers. So
Yeah. Um, Charlotte tells the girls about Lily's thing, and Carrie's like, "Well, when I had my first breakup,
me, 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 me,
me,
me.
me."
She's like freaking Beaker. Like,
And Charlotte, of course, is dealing with Harry's cancer, but Miranda doesn't know that, so she's like, "I just can't deal with all this stuff that's on my plate." And I love Miranda goes, "Well, what else do you have going on?"
oh my God.
It's so funny. Really, what are you busy? What exactly are you
Yeah,
busy
what are
doing?
you doing? Her hair looks good there.
It does. A little dry, but I think that's
Yeah, a little
intentional.
dry, a little frizz, but still looks
It's all
good.
right. She does look pretty. Anthony went to the flower shop, but got
That's what he bought. Like, that looks like he picked them from like between two trees in New York, like weeds that are growing up. You know how you in
yeah,
the city, there'll be trees and then some rando weeds. That's how it is here. You're like, where did that even come from? And he's like, I'll take these.
yeah. That shit is ugly.
It's
I don't.
awful.
I don't know what he was thinking. It's
Why
a,
would you get flowers,
we
for
have a
God's
different.
sake?
Oh no, this isn't a different neckline. I was gonna say Charlotte because she's always wearing the Naomi, but now
Oh
she's
yeah.
doing this, whatever this is, the whipped cream,
The pearl necklace.
the pearl necklace. I think that I'm just going to comment on the fashion. I think Miranda's top looks cheap. That looks like it's from Shein or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
And the
AliExpress.
color is like weird too. It's just not, I don't know.
Well, it looks like it's not really a lemon yellow. It's not real. It's like not even
Butter,
canary buttercream. No,
like
it's a
her
little darker.
teeth.
They match her teeth. That's why they did it, so it wasn't so obvious they were
Color
white.
coordinated. Patty LuPone comes in with Giuseppe. This is just all so bizarre. I mean, she wants to have lunch.
So weird.
Here's my fiance or boyfriend's ex-lover, ex-husband's ex-best friend. I don't even know. It's too many people removed. Patty LuPone don't give a shit, but
No.
here she is. Um, and we're happy to see her. It's just, again, like I said, it's the wrong usage of her to me.
No, I agree. Like, I don't understand. She should have not have ever had that accent. Like, that was such a mistake. Was a bizarre choice. I mean, I know he's Italian, but again, it could have been the dad was Italian. It did
Yeah,
not have to be her. Like, stupid.
just weird. It's almost like, and I know she's like, I mean, she's like a legend. She knows
Of
what
course she is.
she knows what she's doing, but what a weird choice to be like,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna,
it's her choices. She's not bad. The choices they made for her or whatever just weren't right. She's not bad. I mean,
I
oh,
love her. I love her. Love her. I think it's required by law that we love her, so it's okay.
or she'll come for you.
Yeah. Oh, she's so funny. Remember the when she talked about Madonna saying she couldn't act her way out of a paper
Well, that's
bag?
why I said Madonna did a better job at Evita because of that interview.
Oh yeah. That's great. So Anthony's like, this fucking bitch is coming. And
I
of
can't
course
see
she
a damn
is.
thing behind that tree.
I looked it up. She's 75 or 6. She looks great.
How old is what's his
65.
face?
65. I looked that
He's
up too.
65. Whoa, he
I
looks
know.
good for 65.
Yeah. So Carrie and Miranda, something about I really think they miss Patricia Field because it's like I know what they're going for, but there's just some element of some wow factor missing.
It's just something is off. I agree. Like whatever Miranda's wearing there, I don't know. It's not right for her. And Carrie, where are they at here? Did they just leave the cafe? Because it's just an awfully to wear like a gown.
Just wear a gown
To
after lunch.
lunch. I mean, it's fabulous and all, but at the same time, it's like I
What?
don't know. It's
That's
like the same
strange.
color as your background.
It is. Yeah, I don't know. But Carrie's like, let's throw a birthday party for Charlotte and let's go. And Miranda's like, let's have it at my new apartment. And Carrie goes, no, that's too
No,
small. It's ugly. It's
I know that
I forced you to get it, but let's not do
that
it
Roach
there.
Motel. We're
That
gonna
piece
have
of
it at my
shit.
place.
No, let's have it at a real. This is a fancy place. We're not doing it in the ghetto, okay?
No, right. Have you had it? Have you had Terminex out lately? I'm not doing this until you eco lab that shit.
Yeah. So, she's like, let's do it at my house. And Miranda's like, oh, okay. And then she starts guessing about like, why do we have to do it big? Is everything okay with Charlotte? And Carrie has to like be like,
That's the lie. It's the dog. The dog has a terminal illness.
she had that right like on the tip of her tongue though. I was
Yeah,
really,
like
like,
she was
okay.
planning to. Yeah, and
Almost
the
like she,
dog's pregnant, but she doesn't know if she's going to keep it, and we don't know who the father is.
yeah. Oh, I just
Bunch of
want to point out randomly this because it came up that yes, we do realize that Lisa's father was killed off twice in the show. We got all the comments, and I did forget. I guess in season 1 she mentioned that her dad had
Yeah, I mean
just
it's a
died.
good catch for who did. I mean,
Some girl on
honestly,
TikTok props to you.
yeah, I mean honestly, it's not the first time there's been like inconsistencies and plot holes and whatever in TV shows. I mean, people have come back from the dead many times. It's, that happens.
That's a this seems like a big one though. I don't know. Not
Oh,
like
it is a big one. It is a big one. And I don't know if they thought we were. They could not have thought no one would notice. Like they probably just didn't care.
well, I'm wondering, did Nicole Parker notice and be like, "Oh, you all don't you remember you killed my dad already?" Like, would I don't know. I think maybe she would notice, or maybe they did notice and just don't care, and
That's it. It's that.
that's fine too. Okay,
They're not stupid. They're just bad at writers. You know what I mean? Like they're
it's inconsequential. We're gonna watch anyway, so
yes,
whatever.
right. They're like whatever. We do what we want. We want Billy D. Williams, who's great. So sure.
Yeah. Sema is at. This is a very funny scene. See, I could use
It
more of
is
this.
funny.
Sema's going to the lash hut to get her lashes done. And she's used to going to like some fancy spa, but now she goes to a
Yes.
neighborhood place with this amazing actor. This
They need to
guy's,
be at lunch with everyone.
yeah,
Like this person needs to be a regular and, step in, have lunch with them and be totally real with Carrie and like let them all have it. I mean, how great would that be? Every time they come in and sit at lunch, they're all like scared because
everyone
they're
needs
gonna
to get
get
their
it.
brows done here. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, just go. Yeah, that's perfect. How about have a whole episode? It could be very like, who is it? Robert Altman. Who is that? Who has like Harold Pitcher? I don't know. Where it all takes place in the salon. Like, they
Hmm.
do this in sitcoms where they'll have like a weird episode where
Hmm.
everybody goes to one place, they don't leave. All these different characters come in. I mean, there's a nanny
The
episode where they
nudist
do that.
colony on Golden Girls.
Yes, it's all in one place. So they all come in there to get their stuff done. There's different people doing their, eyelashes and stuff. I think that would be amazing. It doesn't have to be the whole series.
Oh,
Just have one
you're talking
episode.
about the nanny spin-off
Yeah, that's where they
pilot
try to
run.
spin off. Well, they don't need to spin off per se, but having a great episode where,
Replace.
yes, ding a ling a ling, the door dings when someone comes in. I'm sorry, I'm late. Somebody who works there and
Yeah.
they turn on some weird music. I don't know. It can be funny.
I
Whatever happened to funny?
What did ever happen to it? I love this, and I also loved all the tongue popping and nail clacking ASMR crap. I was like, I loved all that, and it's just, and when he leaned her back in the chair, she goes
Blam.
like
Yes.
so funny. This was a really great scene. We
The
all
Golden
saw,
Girls there is that when they go to that salon and Mr. What's his face does all their hair and it ends up being
uh-huh,
just like Sophia's. Like there's one
hmm
episode where they could do just,
all our sitcoms they reuse,
yes, they all did that.
and this maybe should have been a sitcom. I don't know. Miranda is back at her perfect boring apartment
Oh,
now.
look at those books. Like, for God's sake. Miranda's so fun. I mean, look at those books. She's going to be so fun. I wonder how many Dr. Seuss books she has up there. How many
Uh, I only have
Danielle
one. No.
Steele's and what do you think she has up there?
I
Like
got a whole bunch of books
Freudian.
behind me. Are you just shading me to my face?
No, she has a gigantic wall. Nothing wrong with reading. That's great. But it's like you say, if I went, how would you feel if you were on a date and you went to someone's house and their house was like covered in books? Would you be like, oh,
I
how
would be
interesting?
I would not mind that. I
You
could
wouldn't mind.
use some more educated and
Yeah, yeah.
intellectual
Okay.
people, to be honest.
I think it
I
depends what the books are about.
Yeah, because like it's not like War and Peace is back here, and it's all like celebrity Katie Price. I'm reading
Yes,
Katie Price's new
yes, yes.
autobiography.
I
Just
have some
trash.
books. It's Prince, Sinead O'Connor, Silent Hill. I have like,
Yeah, just a real random assortment of shit.
yes.
But anyway, Miranda's like, come with me to the birthday party that we're throwing. She looks really good in this green. I didn't really notice when I was watching, but now looking at it,
Well, her red hair, green's
yeah.
just gonna look. That's why it's like, why are they putting Sema in colors that make her look great? Why aren't they considering something next time
Oh, thank you
and
for
giving her more greens and stuff?
yeah, thank you for
Earth
mentioning.
tones.
Seema wears like 5 brown outfits in this episode.
Yeah,
And at first I was like, oh, that's really nice. I mean, she looks great. And she does, but it's like, damn, there needs to be more variety, I think.
there does. And Carrie's walking around without shoes on, I noticed. Look at her taking a note.
Right. And she's wearing one of her dead husband's shirts.
Yes, yes.
I
I
think
think that came with his Peloton. No, I'm kidding.
Peloton, they've never been the same. And she's organizing the party.
He's
Anthony's like,
also wearing one of big shirts.
yep. Anthony calls her
Bought
and
it at a
says,
yard sale at Carrie's. Oh, go on, sorry.
that's okay. Yeah, can you Carrie says, "Oh, your future mother-in-law invited me to lunch. Patty LuPone invited me to lunch, okay?" And he's like, "Okay, get her to like me, whatever."
And Carrie's like, you want me to pimp you out? Carrie, just shut up and do it, for God's sake.
What else do you have to do? You're
What
planning a
else do you have to
party.
talk about? You're so uninteresting. It's
You're
not like
retired.
you're stupid. And so,
You wrote one chapter in 6 months. Like, calm
yeah,
down. Like, you're
yeah,
not too that busy.
you're no J.K. Rowling. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say even bring that name up. But no, you're not like some like celebrated author.
Right.
Well, you are in your own books, but not with what you're doing now. Okay, anyway, going.
Here's another example of why I don't mind the new house, and I know I fixate on this. Like, I don't know if anybody else cares, but I was really worried when she left that apartment. I was like, we're not going to have, it's just not going to feel the same. But this, I don't even know that I would notice that she wasn't in her old apartment because this is the exact same almost layout of her old closet. Remember, connected
Yep.
through the bathroom to her bedroom. This looks like that. So I wouldn't know the difference. except for when she's having the party. And then the downstairs looks like basically downstairs. I don't know. Anybody else care? I don't know. She's got this hideous green dress on. It's
Yeah, I
like
saw when she pulled that off. I'm like
put
the
that back.
plastic
It's
off.
all
I'm like,
wrinkled and shit, and it's like
yeah,
this
I'm like,
ugly
girl,
green.
no, put that back.
Look how beautiful. Wow. She's at lunch with Patty LuPone. Patty's telling her that she dated, I guess, Giuseppe's dad. Was it Giuseppe's dad? Who cares? And he had teenage children that hated her. And of course, Carrie is relating to that. And I'm like, oh my God, still there's no reason for you all to be at lunch, but okay.
Well, why didn't she invite Anthony?
I don't know. I don't know. And why was it? I thought that Anthony was going to call Carrie and ask her to invite Patty LuPone to dinner, but it's didn't Carrie say that Patty invited her? That's weird. Why are you reaching out to my extended network of friends?
I would be like, step off, bitch. These are my friends. This is my life, hag.
I'd be like, here's a list of approved people that you can speak to about me.
Yes. Anthony would be hilarious. He was hiding under the table, listening the whole time.
What? It's
Right, like yelling. She makes a comment about him, and he like yells and gets caught.
There's no bread on the table here. What a dump.
You see his hand reaching up for the bread.
Let's see here. Charlotte goes to, I don't know what store this is. Did they say what store? Is this Bergdorf Goodman or something like that?
Barney's exist.
Maybe, I don't really remember.
I don't live in New York. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's beautiful. I'm sure I couldn't afford anything in this room, but
Not a thing.
but you know what they don't have? Labubu's. And all them purses need a damn Labubu. So Charlotte sees Harry there shopping. We're supposed to believe he's shopping for another woman. She's like, what the hell? Approaches him.
He starts running away from her. I'm like, well, that's what I want to do too, so I don't blame him.
Yeah. He looks really great in this blue suit.
Yeah, he does.
But this is his personal shopper, Bonnie.
Could you imagine if it hinted like as if he was going to say he was having an affair. This is who he would be having an affair with. I mean, she's pretty and all, but I'm like,
well, and why is she so? I mean, I realize she's a professional, personal shopper, but she's all accessorized and cunty, and the other chicks are. We got Miranda in that sad yellow earlier.
Yeah, she looks great. That Miranda could wear something like that, I think.
You know what? I think more jewelry is needed around.
Maybe
all the way around. Look at this, no necklace.
Jewelry. I mean, didn't we have these episodes about Tiffany's? We know they have stores.
Yeah, y'all just had a meal at Tiffany's. You couldn't have picked up a bracelet or a brooch.
What about that girl who lives in Carrie's old apartment? She makes jewelry.
They know a jewelry designer, and
ask her for some. Rob her apartment. Anything.
Look, that totally needs a necklace.
Absolutely needs a necklace. Something gold, maybe.
And larger earrings.
Larger earrings.
And even bigger hair. Just put bigger drag queen.
Do we see a lot of hoop earrings at all on this show? Because I feel like that's missing. Like Sema would look amazing with some hoop earrings.
Would. And she likes all the medals and stuff.
Yes.
So she's like,
that's the shot of the week.
So shot of the week. New segment. So anyway, Bonnie's like, oh, Harry's being so brave, and Charlotte realizes that Harry has revealed his cancer diagnosis to his personal shopper, and she's like, are you fucking serious? I've been crying, having mental breakdowns, overdosing on Xanax.
Punched him in the nuts. Like, I would have been so mad because she was suffering, and he's just like, I couldn't keep it to myself. I had to tell somebody.
What, was I not supposed to talk to anybody? And she's like, yeah, that's exactly what you said. Okay, whatever. But I do see his point, because he says, well, this is a person that's not connected to our lives at all. And I'm like, okay, I see that. But if that's acceptable, then you may as well be cheating too.
Yeah, you're cheating emotionally with that woman.
Yeah. With your personal shopper.
With your personal shopper.
I could see it happening.
Well, I mean, if they have good taste.
I bet those girls, I would love to know somebody that did that.
Who's a personal shopper?
Not a guy, a girl. At a really high-end place, like a pretty girl who makes bank doing this. If that's you, please drop down.
Is that the episode that Samantha was dating Richard, and we find out he had a personal shopper? So we've done this personal shopper thing before.
Yes, and we've also done a party before where somebody has something wrong with, like, Samantha came to Miranda's baby shower with her pubic hair dyed. Remember that? She said, I'm Bozo the Bush. And now we have Sema, the new Samantha, with pink eye coming in with
Yes,
the eye
with the eye
patch.
patch.
Sort of a similar thing too, which it's it's not exactly the same,
I
but okay.
mean, how do you feel about the eye patch? Did you like it or did you get Pirates of Penzance?
I was just like, whatever. It did seem like a Samantha thing to do, though.
Yeah, I did. Well, if Samantha had it, it would probably be like Swarovski crystals or something. It wouldn't be just like it looked like it was came with her handbag.
Yeah. Oh, I miss Samantha. Remember when she ripped her wig off when she was giving the speech for the
Yes,
Cancer
'cause she was
Awards?
sweating, and everyone's like, "Stand up, yes!" And they all ripped their wigs off. That was an awesome scene.
That was great. They handled with Samantha, they handled the breast cancer storyline. That could,
Yes,
I mean,
really good.
yeah, really well. Here's Carrie in her casual wear.
So, would she normally be wearing heels with that then? Because she said she always wears heels. So, is that something she would also wear heels with if he wasn't downstairs?
I think she could probably. She probably would.
Maybe she wore like heels with like the pom pom on the front,
Yeah. Or
like
like
Blanche.
high heel sneakers.
High heel sneakers. Yeah, she probably walks around with those shoes that like don't have a heel. They're like, you know what I mean? Those kind where you like to, they
The
just
Lady
have.
Gaga thing.
Yeah, you have to. Carrie wears those.
Those horse hoof
Hoof
shoes.
shoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally a coincidence that we mentioned horses. Okay. Here's Sema in another brown outfit.
Carrie looks terrible here. I mean, not terrible, but like for her, so
I think she looks pretty cute
she looks like she
and
was
youthful.
ill.
Okay,
She
or
looks
ill.
ill.
Maybe like a sick college student, like, oh, my
Yes.
finals are tomorrow. Oh.
Oh, I just flashed on that murder in Idaho. But anyway, go on.
Oh yeah. Um, so Siva comes in. Let's see.
Oh, there's poor
Here's
man's Tom Hardy.
he put that headband on that did not help him. It's polarizing. Look, I know I have a man bun, so I relate, but it's just I don't know,
Well,
feminine or something.
I know he's working in the yard and stuff, so it's hard to like, you know, judge what he's wearing and stuff, but could we get him a shirt that fits properly at least? Like it's like he found it at a yard again a yard sale. Like
Yeah, and everything's whatever. Also, people have commented, why is Carrie's kitchen so small? Is this like the staff kitchen? And because in some old homes they would have like staff quarters,
yeah,
staff.
sure.
Is it that sort of thing? Is there a bigger kitchen somewhere else? Are they doing this? Because in reality, if this, I mean, obviously it's like over 100 years old, probably home. It's probably been redone inside and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
to make the rooms bigger for, you know, um, but like with the kitchen, wouldn't it be bigger? It'd be like cavernous, wouldn't it? I don't know. This doesn't make sense with the
Well, there
house
would
to
be
me.
like there would be like an island and stuff, right? And like kitchens, any kitchen nowadays, not any, it's not the word, but so many have islands. You
Yeah.
need the counter space. Like, say she was a cook, there's not, is that all the counter space she has that has crap on
Yeah.
it? Where's her sink? Is it to the left there?
It's right behind the
Left.
guy.
Oh, right. It's right. That's so weird.
It's very small, and it's almost like they're trying to keep her relatable by keeping part of her seeming a little
And
poor,
intimate. And intimate.
intimate.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
she's got that shitty little look, it's like half a table. She can't even get a whole.
It's a little breakfast nook. I like those. They're cute. It is very small, even for that, but it is cute though.
I
I would sit
enjoy.
there all the time drinking coffee and staring out the window. You can put some bird feeders out there and watch the bird. I think that's kind of nice. But
I like
at
a
the same
breakfast nook
time,
too.
that house is so huge and expensive. It's like,
But see, except for the windows, I don't think I'd notice that this wasn't her old kitchen either.
hmm.
Maybe that says more about me than the show, but I'm just pointing something out. So Seema comes in and like he gets so close. Obviously this is flirting, even though she denies it, but like he gets so uncomfortably close. I'd be like, can you back off? First of all, you smell like you've been out the yard. I can smell him from here. And
Well,
she's,
I mean,
it looks
maybe
like
she's
she's,
into that.
well, and she's probably got cigarette smoke breath. And then he's like
Ugh.
blowing my finger. And I'm like, you don't want her.
Can you imagine what all these people smell like? Like, people in their smell, like I have a very sensitive nose,
Mhm.
eyes, ears, like all of my senses are very sensitive. I
Pussy.
could smell a piece of trash. I'm like, it's like I had the True Blood. I drank vampire blood. I could smell a rotten piece of food down the street.
Yeah.
I would be puke. Like it would be funny if he just like she just like threw up in his face.
Let's see. And Carrie's noticing the tension, I guess.
Ooh, I did not get a lot of sexual tension from them.
It's
But
not
Sema
sex.
is well, Sema's walls are so up. Like it's like
Yeah. You know what I just saw her in? And I'll talk about this on our Patreon. Please join our Patreon. The link is down below. Thank
ting.
you. Ting. Um, I watched Fallout, the show Fallout that's based
Oh,
on the
is she
video
in that?
game. She's like, I don't know what she is, like a warlord, like an evil warlord or something in it. And she's great in it.
Perfect.
And she looks great in
Yes.
it. And
Does she wear brown a lot?
no Brown.
All right, I'm gonna
Um,
watch that.
yeah, it's a pretty good show. But anyway, so Carrie's getting ready. They're prepping for the party. Miranda's like way overexcited about it. Now, remember, she thinks it's because the dog's dying, and I don't know when she started caring about dogs that much. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, she hate. Does she let? She was has those dogs, those miniature Italian
The
greyhounds, those great Italian greyhounds. So I mean, she was like trying to be friends with them. So I guess maybe she cares because Joy cares.
yes, maybe she's trying to virtue
Yes.
signal. I really care about animals.
Yes. How do you feel
Okay.
about balloons with confetti in them?
And again, this looks like a Timu outfit. It looks like, I mean, now she was styled kind of like this in the movie for something. I like the hair behind one of her ears and the kind
Yes.
of like this.
Yes.
But why does it look cheap and ill-fitting around her
Well,
cooch?
first of all, this one shoulder thing is extremely dated. I get very 70s for this. Like I don't
Yeah.
get modern. I think the bottom part, she has
Diaper.
a great figure, but I don't like things like high-waisted pants that are belted on anyone. It just doesn't help.
Yeah,
you
she
know?
did. I agree. She does have a great figure. I think they all do, honestly, hand to God. But this is not flattering because it just emphasizes the wrong things.
Yes.
And take that necklace off and give it to Charlotte.
Right.
'cause
Right. It does not work. It like it gets hidden. It's the same color as the outfit. It just looks like there's something shiny on her chest.
It looks like it's from the ABC Trading Company, like the cheap costume jewelry shit.
Maybe she shops on eBay a lot, or no, Etsy. Etsy. That's where you get all the crappy jewelry.
Handmade
Yes.
crochet, yeah. Carrie's like, what the hell? Like, I'm throwing this party, and you're showing up with confetti balloons. This also reminded me of the movie with the balloons and the Valentine's dinner with Carrie when Miranda tells her.
Yes.
So maybe this was a callback to that because I'm saying because we talked about it so much, but
Well, the thing is that I thought about that scene whenever they were in the kitchen at the end, and Miranda's like trying to be like she read part of her
Yes.
book, and Carrie's all mad at her. So I thought about that scene. So maybe it is sort of like
it is a very parallel sort of
yes, and the
situation.
balloons are there. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they weren't in the room with them, but it's still.
Yeah, Brady's there helping out. Now, I'm gonna say that I think this is a paid product placement for that karaoke machine because
They don't shut up about it.
first of all, she says that it was cheaper to buy it than rent it. She says when the kid comes in, Lisa's kid, he says the full name. Like they've got the Soundwave 5000 karaoke system with, and it's in the Amazon link below. I was like, swipe up, use my coupon code. I was like, what the hell is this?
What would the coupon code be?
Cunt. I don't know.
Tired.
Yeah. I was just thinking I would love to know what Patty LuPone's opinion of Rachel Ziegler performing that in England would be. I would love if they got to get her back on and watch what happens live.
Yes, where she's in Evita singing to
the street.
She's just way too young for that role. Sorry.
That Rachel can't act her way out of a paper bag either.
Ugh.
Carrie goes downstairs to tell Duncan.
Think of
the
donuts. Think of the donut.
Okay, yeah.
But their refreshers are pretty good at Dunkin' Donuts, by the way, in the summertime.
Haven't had that. She's like, I'm having a party, so look how good it looks. She's like,
Either going to be mad because it's loud or get your ass up here.
It's loud, so why don't you? She's being cute about it. Why don't you just come up? He's like, oh, I've been reading your book. It's so interesting.
It's brilliant, Carrie.
The woman couldn't figure out. What was the quote? She couldn't figure out
how she got herself in what she
How
got
she-
herself into.
And he's
or
like,
whatever.
"Oh, it's absolutely
Oh,
brilliant."
it transported me to New York, but I'm in New
The
York, so really it did nothing for me. It was crap and garbage.
the
I
nuance
shredded
and
it.
attention to detail is just absolutely groundbreaking. I
And
can't put it down.
my bird loves shitting all over it at the bottom of my bird cage.
He's like, "Well, I'm gonna go back to writing about Margaret Thatcher now."
Yes, I'm gonna read Margaret Thatcher, and you can get back to your tawdry romance novel bullshit.
He's not, and this is not believable that he would be at all interested in her shit. Okay, whatever. Um, Miranda is kind of clearing off Carrie's counter, and she picks up Carrie's manuscript and reads the first line.
She's like,
Invasion
"What
of
is
privacy?
this?"
Yes, no.
She was like, "Dark waves, big waves."
The
She had
dark
to
ways
take
of
a
Biscayne
Dramamine to
Bay.
get through chapter 3.
Barbara
Carrie,
Thorndike.
you're limited.
Limited. They are limited. Let's be
There.
honest. The caterer
Not
comes
talk to waves of
in.
Biscayne Bay. Go on, sorry. That would be hilarious if that was what it was called.
Or, what's the book that Blanche's sister writes?
Oh, Portrait of a Vixen.
Portrait of a
Something
Vixen. Portrait of a
Vixen.
woman.
Yeah.
You still had no right to steal my
Oh,
life for your
it's
book.
Vixen, Portrait of a Woman. Is that what it is?
I
Okay.
think so.
Yes. I earned that A in history, or whatever she says.
Charlotte's like begging her children to come to her birthday party. They're not interested. Okay, Lily's not. She's like, I don't
No,
want to come.
she
I
is
just got
so
done.
lame and a waste of space in my brain. Get rid of her.
I was wondering at the party, I'm like, why the hell would she bring her dog to Carrie's house for this birthday? And it's not like a teeny dog, like it's like a substantial, like,
I would be so happy to see that dog. It'd be the only one I'd want to see. I'd be like, "Oh, thank you for bringing your dog." I'd pick him up and I'd be like, "Bye," and I'd be in the back.
absolutely. But it's
While
definitely
everyone's strip searching the mice for cheese, no food, I would be in the back, like playing with the dog.
yeah, no cheese, no bread even.
Nothing. I'd be like, "I'm here with the dog. See ya."
Yeah,
What do you think of Charlotte's dress? It's pretty, isn't it? That was pretty.
it's pretty.
It's a good party dress.
Yeah,
But again, was she even wearing a necklace? A little one, maybe?
it's too small. And also, I think the hair could be shinier and curlier. Okay,
Yes, and more not so pushed back all the time. It needs to be like,
yeah, we're just nitpicking for fun. Okay, that's just what we're doing.
that's
So
what we do.
Miranda's trying to like get 1,000 pictures of the dog with Charlotte, and Charlotte's like, "What the hell? Why are you so fixated on this dog?" Joy comes with a gift.
For a
Carrie,
millisecond, it looked like Carrie had tattoos on her arms. For like a millisecond. I was like, tattoo. Oh no, that's the dress.
yeah,
It's like, why does
sleeves.
she get
She should have
tattoos?
full sleeves for next season.
Yes.
What about? We'll talk about her hair too.
It's very 1995 Madonna
Oh,
Courtney Love
yes.
interview.
It is. Oh my God. that's
Valley of the Dolls.
Yep. I like it. It's fun for like a one-time thing.
Sure.
Joy comes. She's boring. She brought a gift. Okay. Miranda.
Oh,
I've got one just like you at home. Let's see. Here. Okay.
I love a little bitch. That's why I'm dating Miranda. Actually, he's a boy.
Here's Lisa and Herbert come. I mean,
Looking good, Herbert.
he does look really good, but I had to get the screenshot real fast because they were gone. I mean, they were out of the picture.
Yes.
He actually had 2 lines where I think she only had 1. And there's poor Harry back there. Here's the kid singing, going on. Wait, this is all goes on too long. I don't care about these people. Everybody
Look
here
at
can
her.
go.
Look at her poodle hair.
Right. And look, I'm sure these are all very talented actresses, and good for you for getting your shot. And I could see this chick with the crazy hair having her own show on Netflix next year. I mean, probably.
She's
know what I
gonna be
mean?
in. She's gonna be in that reindeer show part 2.
Yes. But also, they don't belong in this show. So thank you. Please leave. Grab a gift bag on the way out. Like it's just too many. It's too many faces.
That is too many. I agree.
And this is what you were talking about earlier, where she's trying to ham it up and be kind of funny with this material,
Yes.
but it is not funny, and it just
Foxy
doesn't
lady on the run.
Yeah, here comes Bitsy. Look how I mean, she looks
She
great,
looks so cute. That's such a great color with her hair.
and she can carry a full 9-inch black dildo in that.
Yes, and I don't
purse.
really like green very much. I don't know a single thing that's green, but I do like a mint green, and I think she looks really pretty.
Yeah. You don't like green? Okay.
No, it's my least favorite color, probably. I'm not into. If you show me a bunch of stuff that's green, it's the last thing. Green and brown. I'm not into green and brown. I'm a blue, black,
Blue,
gray,
black.
pink, red,
Let me punch you in the face. Okay.
rose.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so Patty LuPone comes to the party. This is just, I
I don't
mean,
like her jacket. Like she looked amazing at lunch, and now I'm like, I don't know what that is. Maybe she's supposed to be fun for a party, but
it's very busy. She's
goes to my
outshining them all.
eyes.
There's a better shot of the hair. Look, we care more about the hair because this is
I know this is so boring.
this is the last time we see them. No, we see Lisa in the kitchen again when Harry reveals he has cancer. Let's see. Miranda's trying to
Everyone,
make,
cheers.
yeah. Let's see.
So sad.
Sema
Oh,
comes with her eye patch.
here she comes with it's playing that song from Kill Bill with Daryl Hannah's character.
Uh-huh. In brown outfit
Do
number
do do
3.
do 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 do. I think that's the song, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'd be great. Let's see.
Someone needs to snatch her other eye out.
He really dressed up for the event. Everybody else is.
I know. Again, what the hell? He's a gardener. He's not a homeless person. Well, maybe he is.
I don't think so. And what happened to his nephew? Whatever happened to him? See,
Is there any big? Did we notice any big mounds in that?
there's a burn
in
pile
that
out back.
garden?
Making a murderer. Season 4. I do like that fridge.
I do too. It's super old and classic. It's probably not old. It just looks old. It's one of those
It's that
things you buy.
Smeg brand or something.
Smeg. Isn't that a movie
Yeah.
in a book? Shark.
Oh no, I thought you were going to say something else, but it's a really expensive brand. I think an expensive brand.
Megalodon.
Whatever, it's cute. Yes, Megalodon. The Meg. And here he is. He's like, oh, is he downstairs here?
I don't know. Maybe he hasn't come up yet. I'm not sure.
She's like, are you coming? Oh no, he's at the door. He's at her.
Oh, yes.
At the back door. Sorry, I'm having trouble placing where they are.
Yes.
Miranda. So they gave up on karaoke, and now they're doing a in the round present opening, and like they had Carrie comment, it's like a hybrid baby shower birthday party.
And they're gonna play Spin the Bottle next.
Yeah, this is very bizarre.
That would have been great if they did. They did that already with Alanis Morissette kissing Carrie. Remember that?
When has that stopped them? Do it again. Bring back Alanis Morissette, honestly.
She's looking great and sounding great, that Alanis these days.
That Glastonbury performance of Uninvited was so good.
She is
and now
better than ever.
Gen Z is discovering her on TikTok. They're like, Alanis Morissette. I'm like,
yes.
Yeah.
Better than ever.
Yeah.
We could have told you that. You didn't need to learn that.
Yeah. So this is fun. I like picking a person to and it's usually you if we're at the same event to go sit in the corner and bitch about everybody with. And just be cunty, yeah.
I'm usually that person too. Like I was just out the other day and I was sitting with somebody and I was like, I know that was like, sorry. I always apologize. I'm like, it was just an observation. I'm not judging. It was just an observation.
And then they come out with something like even meaner and you're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, well, they were like, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, well, that's what I'm here for. That's why I've ruined weddings and lost friends because of my...
all your happiest family memories.
Yes.
Patty LuPone and Anthony are just not hitting it off, and he's actually tired of trying. He's like,
he's like, I'm done with you. You're a pasty hag on your deathbed.
You're just a pasty hag. I'm the Patty.
I'm the
Patty. Duncan says, you want to come with me to the back patio? And I was like, uh-oh.
I know. I thought they were going to kiss.
Well, he's going
to
bend her over that brass railing.
I don't even think about that. She can't handle that. Her bones are too brittle.
She's like, careful, that's my bad hip.
I know. That's where I got my osteoporosis. Don't be doing that. Wait, let me have a
Boniva,
and then let's go for it.
This is how we all feel watching the show.
Yes, you can't help it. Like, sure. You can have sex when you're her age. That's not the point. The point is they created these people, these old, tired people, and it's like hard to believe they're going to do anything sexy anymore.
Yeah. And I don't know. I almost can't wait to talk about her reaction to Miranda calling out the flirtation. Like, I don't care about this.
And she like takes she didn't have to take that gift because there's CBD things for the dog. Lots of people give their dogs CBD stuff.
And
It's a
Charlotte
thing.
took ate a weed brownie last season, I think. So she's cool.
Well, yeah, but I mean, for dogs, there's like lines
For
of
anxiety,
CBD
yeah.
for anxiety for different reasons. She could have been like, "Oh yeah, these are really healthy for your dog." Done.
It
She didn't
is.
have to come over and be like, "I gave you the wrong gift. Give me that." Like she
Oh,
could
I'm
have.
so sorry. Oh,
I am
I'm
so
getting all this
sorry.
attention.
That is the wrong gift. That will not bring you joy. Wait, her
Keen?
name's Joy. That was total coincidence.
I know.
I did not intend it.
It is weird to give somebody a gift for their dog for their birthday. Most people, I know you'd love it, but it's a different story. Okay. This chick belting again. Why do they should have cut all this out. Sorry. Love you,
What
girl.
song was she singing?
Mm.
Foxy Lady on the Run.
I don't know. how many licks by Little
She
Kim?
was like, I had a sinking feeling. Okay, enough Kath and Kim references.
The dancing noses, King. Let's see. Oh, this is where Miranda tells Harry, Charlotte's going to be fine when you're gone. So funny.
She'll
And
be over it so fast.
he goes to Charlotte and he's like, did you tell her? She's like, no, of course not. Bitsy sings a song. There they are.
Shalalalo,
rolling back the whiskey.
shalalalo.
Charlotte's like, Carrie, did you tell Miranda? And Carrie's like, no, I had to make up a lie about your dog. Da, 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 da.
So weird.
Bitsy's flirting with Giuseppe.
She wants to do it with him.
And Patty's like, isn't it pathetic when an older person lusts after a younger person?
Ugh.
No, not really.
So gross. No, of course not. And then it happens right after with Sema and Adam.
Yeah. Patty have an opinion on that?
When she shows up with her arms on her hips, like, did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah. So Harry's like, I'm gonna give Charlotte the best birthday present ever and let her tell her friends that I have cancer. So sweet.
So sweet.
I mean,
keep that receipt, girl, and you can return that shit.
Keep the receipt. And I don't even think Lisa said anything here. I just thought it was strange that all of a sudden she has nothing going on. Next week will be all about her.
What's going on with her documentary? Is it done now?
Next week she'll narrate the episode like Nicolette Sheridan on her death episode.
Yes, I'm good with that because she'll die in a car.
She'll get hit by a bus or an electrocuted or something.
Carrie will shove her in front of Subway.
Yeah.
Someone will.
Oh my God, she's got cancer. But now they can talk about it. So now what's going to happen, because we're halfway through the season, but that story, like, what else? They ran out of things for Lisa to do. Charlotte is all squared away with Harry now. We're wrapping up loose ends. Not mad at that. I'm just saying, where are we going to go from here? Here's Sema. She looks really pretty. Look how she has really nice legs.
Yeah, no, she's beautiful. It's just she's always wearing the same thing, except for the eye. The eye.
But look, they've got her in the power position, like looking down on him with her one eye. And
yes, with her one eye.
And he just looks all like wimpy.
When he sings the song, he should have sang, "She's got Betty Davis eye."
I heard "I," and I heard it, and I thought, am I just hearing that because I think that's funnier, or did they actually say "I"? But I heard him say
eyes. He might have said "I" maybe once, but he definitely sings the eyes.
Yeah, I heard the S at the end, but I was like,
Betty Davis.
I was actually laughing out loud. I thought that was funny, but then then she's all like, I thought she was horned up, ready to leave with him and go bang.
Yeah.
But he's like, let me sing you a song first, and then she's loving it, and I'm like, no way in hell. I would be so mortified. I would be gone.
If it wasn't somebody, like if I was with somebody a long time, maybe, and they did that, a la Schitt's Creek, where he sings "Simply the Best" on the acoustic, I would like it, but not somebody I just met who was trying to woo me. I would be like, okay,
this is a lot for day one.
This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I can't deal with. Like, I'm very
needy, annoying,
romantic, but I don't want anybody like laying it on too thick, too fast. Like, give it some time before you start doing shit.
Yeah.
Bring me flowers, fine, but don't be like dedicating songs to me and stuff when we just literally met this morning. Like, no.
Yeah, hurt my feelings or something and make me screw with my head a little bit.
First, yes. Make it seem like there's no way you would ever do anything emotionally positive to me. And then
give me love, take it away. Give me love, take it away.
I love aloof. I love aloof until, it's time not to be anymore.
Yeah. Sema ends up, man, they keep this camera rigged up to the cars because this is her signature shot. She's
And yeah,
always
she's always in the car. I'm surprised she doesn't have a cigarette in her hand while they're making out. And she like looks outside and then goes back to making out with him again.
Yeah. Back in the kitchen. This is by far the most interesting scene of the whole
Yes.
episode. Miranda is talking to Carrie and she comments on, "Oh, I can't help but notice there's like I don't remember her exact wording. There's a flirtation with you and Duncan. I noticed you guys on the back balcony sharing a drink."
And he had his hand up your dress. I noticed that.
And Carrie's like flipped a switch. Like this was a real bipolar moment. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, she like snapped. Well, maybe she's feeling guilty because she's attracted to him. Even though, didn't she just say they can sleep with whoever they want, basically?
Yes, that's why it doesn't make sense because she just put that out there and we were so proud of her. Now she's like, I'm in a committed relationship with a man that I'm estranged from and his
Who's
family.
cheating on me?
His son's plotting my murder as we speak.
We need to talk about Wyatt.
Yeah, something's wrong with Aunt Pam or
Something's wrong with Aunt Diane. That's different. That's something else.
And Miranda is just like falling all over herself, trying to apologize and like make it right. And like at this point, it's just fucking cruel. Like Carrie, like back off. Like is this how you want to end the day? Like clearly.
Well, it's like she forgot that she keeps forgetting that they've been friends for 20, however many years that is. She keeps forgetting. Like, these aren't people you just met. These aren't strangers. There's been tried and true friendships that have been proven over decades.
Yeah.
And you're like being petty bitch to her.
Like, this is like the first year, like fight you have the first year with
maybe Miranda and Charlotte, and they need to cut ties with Carrie. Like, just fuck. Oh, I don't want to curse. Forget you, lady. I'm out of here. I'm tired of your crap. We've been friends forever, and I'm only trying to help you. And you know that. What is your problem?
Yeah.
Get some I don't know what. I'm out of here. And I would just, that's what you're left with. And I would storm it out.
And they reunite with Samantha, and we have a whole other show.
Yes, and then they're friends over there. Then they get somebody new to take Carrie's place, like Sharon Stone, which we could talk about. She needs to be on this, and have another show. Completely different.
Random, but I was thinking earlier it would have been cool if they would have had Laura Dern play Joy instead of that actress because remember
Laura Dern's way above this though.
I know, but remember she was Ellen's girlfriend that helped her come out on her sitcom. And I was just like, is that cheesy? I don't know.
No, I love Laura Dern, but she is way above this. She's way too good of an actor to be on this bullshit.
She's doing Jurassic World Afterbirth and stuff.
Actually, she wasn't on that.
Oh shit.
But I mean, she's been in like
Hard Times.
Everything and Amazing and like all the stuff, and like these people have done nothing but this.
I love Laura Dern too.
Love her.
You know who looks crazy is Helen Hunt. Okay, more about that later.
Yeah.
I don't know. But this was just inexplicable. And then just as quickly as she got anger, like she really needs to be medicated.
She was fine.
She was fine. Everything's cool. Like, I love you. Thanks for coming by.
Right. She like tore her new ass.
She's the emotional abuser, actually. She
is roller coaster. She's probably bipolar. I think she needs help. Carrie needs help. She needs therapy. I know somebody, I read a comment was like, everybody doesn't need therapy. I'm like, yes, they do. Therapists need therapy. Everybody does. Sorry about ya.
Well, Carrie for sure. Absolutely.
They all do. They all have their things they could work out.
But look, I don't know if she just like, was this overacting or bad editing? I don't know. Something is really off with it. Just went from one extreme to the other too fast.
I think maybe, I mean, to give their benefit of the doubt, she might be feeling guilty for being attracted to Duncan. I mean, Carrie said she didn't want to sleep with anybody else, and I think she told Aiden that. So maybe she thought maybe they're not committed, but she feels it in her heart that she is and wants to be or something. Like, I don't know.
I don't know either. We can't help her. We've tried. Any other takeaways from the episode that you want to mention before we go?
I don't know, but there were parts of this I thought, is this really happening? I kept thinking that, and I know that it is. And I watched the preview for next week, and I already forgot what happened. And that was the last thing I watched, and I don't remember what happened. So,
did you remember seeing Aiden in it? Because I'm liking him not being around as much.
I I really don't even
Okay,
recall
whatever.
what I saw. Probably. I think maybe I'm flashing on his voice, but I guess we'll see. I mean, he's not going away. I'm sure he'll be back. That would be great if his story was over and we never just saw him again.
It
and she
really
just
would.
moved on. We don't need an explanation. We don't need a breakup. We don't need anything.
No
Just
questions
don't
asked.
come back. So you're talking about an Irish goodbye. We need that from him.
From the TV series.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, thank you everyone for listening/watching. Again, our Patreon, the link is below. We do a podcast there every week. And we love your comments. Please like and subscribe. Let's try to get to 7,000 subscribers. We
Yes,
got
please.
to 6. We would love to get to 7. We're a small channel. We're doing our best. Please, if you like the video, or even if you didn't, just hit like or something. Just click some buttons and shit.
And we post things other than the podcast. I just did a boo-boo unboxing.
A Labubu unboxing. Where else can you get that?
And I know, right? It's so rare, and there'll probably be more. So it'll be great.
Clearly, we like buying shit, so.
Yes, we do. Look at John behind John.
And just like crap is
Yes.
literal. It's just crap. Anyway, thank you all. We will see you next week.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Welcome back to the broadcast.